Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News, where we trade different. Today is November the 16th, 2020, and we're going to update you all, give you all a price update for Yearn. It's been a while. It's been a couple of days since our last video. As a matter of fact, it was on November the 5th of when we did our last video for Yearn. You guys can already tell the result of what the trap has done against our forecast. So we're going to update you all to see whether or not he is still feeling the wantedness to continue to increase the value. Now, before I get into that, and this is your first time watching our video, make sure before you go, you hit the like button, you share the video, and subscribe to the channel. We're one of the only organizations out here that is giving you all a heads up as to where the market is headed. And in this particular situation, it went against us. Yes, it did. Massively. You guys can see that our expectations on November the 5th, we expected Yearn to go higher. We expected Yearn to go lower in price. Yes, we did. And let me zoom in. I want to show you all this. We still maintain some support in Yearn around $6,200, but the market maintained support instead at 8,000. So yeah, this particular forecast that we generated back on November the 5th was wrong. It was incorrect. Yep, fully transparent right there. So if we were to get out the market right now in Yearn, we will be down about 129%. That is how massive the trap has moved the market since then. He's moved the market 130%. Now, what can you do? You learn and you move forward. You got to get in position either way it go. When you're into the market, you need to get in position. You got to make sure that you beat the trap to his position in order for you to bag out and take profit. He won this one for us in our forecast. He did. 129%. That's there. It's over. Now let's get into our next position. So can the market move higher in price still in Yearn? The market has moved 129% since our last video. Does he still have the ability to increase Yearn from this point? That is the question we are going to address today. Now, the first thing I want to ask you is, where is support now? Okay, that is the question I want to pose to you, and I want you to give me an answer. Where is support from your viewpoint? Because from mine, this is where support for Yearn now is. I'm going to show you right here. This area around 16,000 to even $14,000 is where the market is trying to find support. Right? This is it. This is where the trap has shown he's willing to prop up the market in Yearn, right here. So this is our new support area. So what does that mean? Well, it simply means that price will continue to move sideways and go higher so long as it trades above $16,000, period. Okay. So we have an idea now of where the trap is willing to support the market. $16,000. So let's look at the market in Yearn on a 3-day time frame, because on a 3-day time frame, you guys can see that he has been enduring a lot of selling over the last 2 3-day price bars. Yes. And one thing I want to show you also is that the volume has been on a decrease into the market in Yearn as the market has been going higher in price. That's what many technical analysts term a divergence, meaning that the market is not moving in unison. When you initially start the market trend of going high with high volume, you expect to continue to see that. But when the volume drops off as the market's moving higher, that lets you know that there is not that much demand in the market as once was. It's gone, it's leaving. So when the volume or the energy leaves the market, you can't continue to go higher in price into perpetuity. You can't do it. It needs to be backed by energy, by the volume. And when it leaves, you know the other result. Okay. So we definitely see that on the 3-day time frame. Here on the 5-day, the market is not all that weak. Is it losing interest to higher price? Somewhat. Yes, it is. It is. But when you look at it on a weekly time frame, the volume has been very climactic in Yearn over the last 2 weeks. Where did all this volume come from? Someone came and propped up the market, and they did it with their money. Period. So when people show their convictions with their funds, it lets you know what they think. In the last 2 weeks for Yearn, the trap has shown us that he's not willing to lower the price in Yearn, not at this particular moment. Okay, so this is our expectations. Can the strength be maintained in Yearn? And the answer for that, for our forecast, would be yes. He has a little bit more strength into the market to where we can see the market go higher in price. Now, I'm going to hold support here around $14,000, even though I'm holding support around $16,000, because this is the next secondary area of support. Okay, so definitely hold that there. And the market restriction is definitely seen here around 20. So we would TP the market there around $20,000 in Yearn, which will be about 10.15% profitability into the market. But 22,000 will be the next area too. So this is it. This is our expectations now going forward into the market in Yearn for the trap. Now it's your turn. What do you all see into the market in Yearn? Are we going to go higher or lower? And then where would you back out at? You need to get in position. Whatever you see on your chart, you need to make sure that you get in position. And this is what we're forecasting. I want to know your forecast. What is your prediction? And tell us with a comment. Make sure you maintain a profitability and trade different.